Michael Beasley get here? Am I tripping, bro? Where the fuck did he come from? I ain't gonna lie, this is making me want to get one. Because it gotta be something special.
So last week, rich people admitted that they don't actually care about watches. They care about nobody else having them. And then Swatch and AP just ran the most smartest play in luxury history. They flooded the market with $400 watches. And stores worldwide had to close down. People got pepper sprayed, police let out the canines. And the craziest part is that this is exactly what's happening with Pokémon and sports cards. Same game, different price tag. So let's break down what's actually happening here. So here's what you need to know before we go in a little deeper. AP, who makes watches that cost anywhere from $30,000 to $200,000 plus, they're the holy grail for collectors. Limited, exclusive, and super rare. And last month, they announced that they were collaborating with Swatch, a brand that make fun, inexpensive watches. But these new pocket watches, they go about from $400 to $500. The same royal oak designs that make rich people spend six figures and up. Nobody expected this. The internet lost its mind, and then it got ugly. We're gonna talk about what this actually reveals about brands controlling people, why the resale market matters more than the product, and why you're gonna see the same exact thing happen to every collectible from here on out. Let's talk about it.
Y'all seen this shit? $300, nigga. Like, just seeing this make me want to sell my AP. AP, what's up, man? What's going on? I done spent $200,000 on one of y'all watches. You telling me I could have waited till 2026 and spent $300 and got the same effect? The hoes can't tell the difference. They don't know what the fuck if this a skeleton. I tell a girl, hey, this black ceramic AP limited edition, 300,000. You feel me? Come on, bruh. That shit ain't right, bro. There's niggas out here that really pay resale. I could see if I was getting my watches for fucking retail, I'm paying resale prices, nigga. I'm getting hit on the head for an extra 20,000 to rock y'all watch, or extra fucking 100,000, nigga. The AP skeleton, that shit retail like 80 bands or some shit. I'm pissed. As a customer, I'm pissed. Y'all gonna make $1 billion off this shit. I get it. I already know.
So DDG probably said something that he really didn't mean to say out loud, but he did. He didn't say that the watch is beautiful and I'm worried that the craftsmanship is being cheapened. He didn't say that AP's brand is being compromised. He said the hoes can't tell the difference, meaning the entire $200,000 purchases of watches were never about the watch. It was about signal. It's about letting people know that he could afford what they couldn't. And the second regular people could afford AP watches now, they became worthless to him. And it's crazy because he says he's not even an AP customer. He's buying these watches off of resellers. He's paying more than retail and still mad that people are getting the watch for $400. And that's the game right there. That's literally the entire luxury industry in one sentence. So the watches drop on Saturday, in store only. Swatch doesn't announce how many pieces they actually have, and they don't say it's unlimited. They're basically just letting people figure it out. People started camping out days before. In New York, people were lined up on Tuesday for a Saturday release. That's 5 days in any weather, rain, snow, storm, for a $400 watch. Then it gets weird. 12 Swatch locations in the United States didn't even open.
No one is getting the Swatch watch today. I'm sad and I'm sorry to be
Andy, the event is canceled. Disperse. Event canceled. No watches will be sold. Disperse.
We are not animals. The store is not opening today. This is fucking stupid shit.
Swatch is not open today.
Swatch is shutting it down. No watches today. You lied.
All closed due to safety concerns. So people camped out for days, got shut down, and went home with nothing. But here's what's the insane part. Swatch knew this was gonna happen. They saw this with their Moon Swatch 4 years ago. Same chaos, same lines, same shutdowns. But they did it again anyway, which means one of the two things. They're either incompetent or they wanted this chaos for the free marketing. And I'm gonna guess it's the second one. Then they released that statement after people already had camped out for days. Not before, after. And they said the watches will be available for several months, which means everyone who camped out, everyone who fought, everyone who got pepper sprayed could have just waited 2 weeks and walked in on a Tuesday afternoon and got their watch. But nobody knew that because Swatch made sure they didn't. Within hours, these $400 watches were selling for thousands, anywhere from $2,000 to $4,700 on the resale market. I saw a listing up to $7,000 for a plastic pocket watch. Some people made $2,000 to $3,000 in profit by just waiting in line.
Throw me a number. Our max number we was at the East was 3. So
Who said 3?
so
I was at 2. I was at 2.
what was that?
I respect.
respect.
You put a lot of time. You know what I mean? You did what you did. You hustled. And, you know, obviously it's going to pay off.
Yeah.
I want you to be happy. I want to be happy. I don't want to get stuck with these. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
What are you thinking?
I really be happy. 2.5. Beautiful. Green with your brother too. I mean, got a fire.
You know
What you willing to pay? What y'all willing to pay for it?
2,000 each. Done.
And this is where I connected back to something I could relate to. I'll be out here camping for these Pokemon restocks, waking up 6, 5 in the morning, driving to Target, hoping that they restock and that they didn't sell out overnight. And it's all because Pokemon and Target has created this artificial scarcity, limited stock, in-store only, drop dates nobody know about up until 2 days before. It's the same exact game. The resale market is the entire product now. Brands don't care if you open the watch. They don't care if you wear it. They want you to flip it. Because every flip creates more hype, more FOMO, more demand. Swatch know this, AP knows this, every luxury brand knows this, Pokemon, sports cards, sneakers, they all know it. They're not just selling products or watches, they're selling opportunity. And obviously people will trample each other over it. Is it worth it? Probably not, but this is what it is now. This isn't about collecting anymore. It's about capturing that moment, posting it to make some profit. And brands, they're designed around this. They're now literally engineered to be Instagrammable, TikTokable, flippable. The product or the watch itself, it's secondary. But there's something that nobody's actually talking about. And it's why AP actually did this. AP has been trying to trademark their Royal Oak shape for years. They've sued people. They've won settlements, 12 million in 2012 alone. But recently, they've been losing. Japan in 2024, they lost Switzerland in 2025, which means legally speaking, that design, the Royal Oak shape, is fair game. Other companies can make a cheap Royal Oak shaped watch, and AP doesn't own the design anymore. So AP had a choice. Option 1, let all these counterfeit watches flood the market with fake Royal Oaks, and then AP makes zero money off any of the sales. Or option 2, beat all those counterfeit watch makers, make your own cheap version, control the market. Basically make money off that flood instead of watching other people make money from it. And AP picked option 2. This wasn't about making the watches accessible to people like you and I. This was about damage control. This was about when those AP Royal Oak fake watches hit the market, the AP is still the official one. And it worked. Everyone is focused on the chaos, the flipping, the profits, the hype. But strategically, AP just protected their entire brand ecosystem. Just know brands at that level, they don't do anything by accident. This wasn't a fake marketing campaign gone wrong. This was a calculated business move to maintain control of their own intellectual property. And it's genius, honestly, because now every cheap watch that's vaguely a Royal Oak shape, it will be compared to AP's official one, mainly to the Swatch version. AP controls the narrative, AP controls the quality baseline, AP gets the revenue stream. Everyone else is out here fighting over chaos and hype, and AP just sitting back counting money from a product category they just invented. But here's what got me about this whole thing. People are camping outside for days for a $400 watch, but in the comments they're saying that they could barely afford rent. They're saying that the economy is broken and that everything is too expensive, but they'll wait several 5 to 6 days in the rain for a quick flip. People have social media making financial decisions for them. That's literally your brain being hacked by FOMO and hype. And don't get me wrong, it happens to all of us. Even me, like I said, I've camped out there for Pokemon cards. But here's the difference. I know what I'm doing. I'm choosing to play because I understand the game. Most of those people that was camped out there, they don't. Most of those people are just responding spawn into the FOMO. They see a drop, their brain gets hit with the FOMO, they show up, they buy, they flip if they get lucky. And brands have gotten so good at engineering this that people don't even know that they're getting played. DDG spent $200,000 on watches because he wanted signal status. Then he got mad when everyone else could signal the same status with $400 watches. It's not about watches, it's about psychology. Swatch made you camp out for 5 days for a pocket watch that nobody's actually gonna use. And that's not about supply and demand. That's about engineering desire. And the resale market is literally the machine behind the engineering. It's the proof that the product doesn't matter. It's the flip that matters. So here's my take. If you're gonna play this game, play with eyes open. Know that these brands are designed to hack your brain. Know that the product is secondary. And know that scarcity is manufactured. But don't pretend it's about anything else. Don't say you can't afford essential life stuff and then camp out for 5 days for a watch. That's just being dishonest with yourself. Because once you see the game, you can't unsee it. And once you can't unsee it, every brand, every drop, every release is just engineering. It's just psychology. It's just numbers designed to make you move your money. And the question is, are you moving it intentionally or are you just reacting? And that's a realization I had to come with a long time ago when I first started all these Pokémon cards and sports cards. Because really, that's the only difference between some of us making money or just getting played. And that's the real story behind this AP watch. Not the hype, not the flips. It's about understanding how your brain works and how these brands exploit that. If you got something out this video, let me know in the comments. Have you been camping out for drops or have you been sitting them out? But as always, if you're trying to understand how this creator industry actually works, how money really moves, how systems are engineered, that's what we break down at the Official Society. So make sure you hit subscribe and join us. Make sure you turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of my drops. And hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people. I'm Gabe Official. This is the Official Society. And until next time, I'll at your boy.
Official Society.